Hey guys, MI Treasure Hunter here, and I am back with another tips and tricks for Pokemon Go. It's been a long 5 days. 5 days ago today, I had a double hernia surgery, so I have been out of it, in pain, in agony, in loopiness from the pain pills. But in all that, I've been doing tons and tons of research. And so today, what I'm coming back with, after checking out and playing around with, is I am coming back with a working bot. Now, this is not a bot that you're going to use sniping, because sniping is going to absolutely get you banned. This is going to be a bot simply used for XP gain. And it's going to be best for use for, I'm going to come up with two videos. One's going to be basically really quickly gaining a ton of XP to start off with a brand new account and to quickly get up to a higher level XP. Today's is going to be massive XP in shortest amount of time, high risk. Might lose your account right off the bat, so it's probably best to just make up a new account right off the bat to use this with. This method can be used with both the Trainer Club and Google accounts. So either way, either type of character that you wish to make up, you can use with this particular bot. Like I said, there'll be no sniping. This is going to be a set and leave it bot. First thing that you're going to need to do is, people, you guys need to smash the like buttons, get these videos out there, and also subscribe. So anyways, getting back to, alright, this is a bot. So the first thing, the link will be in the description to of where to go and download this bot. When you get to the site, it is going to be file dropper. Sorry if this doesn't work in your country. I can possibly put it up on another file sharing site. It's only like a 2 meg file. But anyways, you go ahead and download this file by clicking that link right there in the middle. It's going to give you basically a "Are you a human or not?" challenge. And so go ahead and, geez, oh Pete, I blame it on the medication. Alright, download now. So here it is. Do you want to save it? Yes, I want to save it. So it's going to take it to my folder right here. Now, another thing, guys, I know I run crappy Norton, and it flags the file inside of here. And so it tries to delete it every single time, and I usually have to go back in there. I mean, after I've done it once, I tell it to ignore it, but just be aware, it is a false positive. Nothing in here is going to damage. There's no real viruses, but your virus scanner might alert on the exe file that's in here. Just turn the virus scanner off or tell it to ignore that. You might have to re-extract it a couple times until you can get that done with your virus scanner. That's up to you. I'm just warning you. Virus scanners kind of go nuts with this, but it's completely safe. Alright, another thing. I put a password on here just so people wouldn't just automatically go into the description, grab this. So it's basically, you got to be watching the video to get the password. Because when you click on this, obviously it's a rare. I open it with one rare, it doesn't matter. Extract. Okay, the password's really easy. Okay, it's where I'd like to get with my sub base. Minimum 10K. Yes, I would love to be at 10,000 subscribers. Is it a far-fetched? Absolutely not. I mean, like I said, I'm going to be putting out a lot of Pokemon Go videos. Been doing a lot of research the last couple days. Got a lot of material. I got more material than I have time to make videos of. So anyways, the password to get in here is 10K. 10K. Press OK. Obviously, it has extracted it. Now, going to go into my files, and this is where, if you are this is where your computer might, or your virus scanner might say, we're not having that. So it expanded it right here, And basically this right here is the file that it don't like. Sometimes it'll try to eliminate it right when you extract it. Sometimes it's going to wait until you type or basically click on running it. We will see if it's going to give me a fit or if I have basically told my computer enough times to leave it alone. It's okay. I did re-download it, so it might give me the same problem again. Anyways, all you got to do is simply click on MI Treasure. What it stands for is MI Treasure Hunter Pogo Bot, but it's MIT Hunter Pogo Bot. It's a application file. Yes, you want to run it. And let's see, and it did it. See right here, Norton gave me a problem. So I'm going to get this taken care of and edit this out of the video because obviously it just went and removed that, and that's no good. Without that file, it won't run. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this part of the video right now, and I'll come back when I have that working properly, and you will have to do the same. Alright guys, I am back, and I had to actually just go ahead and turn off my stinking Norton. It was giving me all kinds of problems. So anyways, so now when I click on this, obviously run. First time that you start it up, you're going to be presented with this same screen. I don't know if I can make it any larger or not. Pretty much. It says, is this your first start? Would you like to begin setup? Simple Y for yes and enter. Would you like to change the default language? Default language is English. If you'd like to change it, press Y. Otherwise, N for no and enter. Setting up a new user account. Please choose Google or PTC. Okay. So if you want to use a Google account, you type Google and press enter, and then it'll prompt you for your Google information. If you want to use a Pokémon Trainer Club account, you type in PTC is what I'm going to do. This one I'm actually going to use a PTC. So PTC enter. Obviously it's prompting me for a username. So once again I'm going to stop the recording and come back after I've went through the entering of my vital data. Alright guys, so I got my vital information entered. Like I said, I used a Player Trainer Club account and entered the real information. Like I said, don't be freaking out, people. You're not supposed to be using this for legitimate accounts anyways. So no, I would never enter my real Google Gmail information, only throwaway stuff. So stop freaking out. You know, don't use real accounts, use throwaway accounts. Problem solved. If they get a hold of it, if it's hacked, whatever, you don't care. It's a junk account. Anyways, lecture over. Next step. You can set up your default location where your player, where your bot is going to spawn. So, I've brought up Google Maps, and I think I'm going to place my player in Central Park in New York. This particular area in general I have walked around a lot virtually in. So basically this is where I'm going to set my bot's location. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to left click on the map. Okay, I've left clicked there. Here's the information that I need. Okay, now I got to get this into the interface. You can't cut and paste it. Anyways, we'll start by saying yes, I would like to set up my default location. Okay, so it's asking for latitude. Latitude is this first number. If there's a minus, gotta make sure that you put a minus in. So anyways, I'm going to just manually enter it. 40.773.702. And I will double check it. 40.773.702. Okay. It says right click to paste. Anyways, I'm entering it by hand. You can left, right click, whatever. I'm entering it. Alright, now my longitude. Okay. it has a negative. Make sure you put the negative, otherwise you'll be somewhere else in the world. You can do the paste thing like it's showing on the screen. I don't care. I'm just going to do it manually. I tried to control V and it crashed it. So I'm not doing that again. So anyway, 73.971.971.077. So negative 73.971.077, and I'm going to press enter. So there's my longitude, my latitude, and let's see. All right. It is logging in using PTC. Okay. So once again, that is the basics. Now I'm going to stop this, close it out, because I don't want it to log in because I want to change some stuff. So that was the basics of how to download this bot and the very simple first part of setting it up. Alright guys, so the next step in setting up this bot in order to get outrageously crazy XP per hour, we're talking 200 plus K XP. So obviously, yeah, you can't run this for long periods of time. It will absolutely get your player banned. No doubt about it. Very short term, but can level up quickly. Okay, so after you have initially set up the bot, the very first, got your login information. Once it prompts you that it's logging in, go ahead and just exit out there. Now go ahead and find where your folder is that you unzipped and get into there. And now we're going to go into, we're going to not mess with the application at this point. We're going to go into the config folder. Config. Now the two files that we're going to be messing with are the auth, A-U-T-H, and the config. Now they both got .json. Now, nothing on your computer that you probably have on your computer is going to open that. But Notepad++ opens it. It's free and it's a great program to have anyways. It'll open all kinds of crazy stuff. So I suggest downloading it, and right here, so when I've already got it downloaded, it was a free download. Like I said, it's called Notepad++. Just go download it, install it. Then when you right click on like this file, otherwise it would tell me like this. What do you want me to do? No, I know what I want you to do. So edit with Notepad. Alright, so it's going to come up here. Now mine had already actually filled in the information, but for the purposes so I could show you guys this information, I deleted it. It already had in here. So yours might already be filled in and you might be good to go. But right here where it says account type, if you have a Google, you would type in Google. If you have a PTC, you would type in PTC. And then you type in your username and your password and then save it. And for right now, we're not going to mess with the rest of this. Okay guys, so we got the initial setup done, we got the authorization file configured for the maximum XP, and now we're going to open up the config file. So same thing, once you've got Notepad++, right click, edit with it, and we're going to go and change a couple settings. There's only a couple things that need to be changed. Auto update right here, we want to set that to false. We do not want that to auto update. That would be a bad thing. So auto update false. Let's see. Next one we are going to look for is, okay, your default latitude and longitude, probably just like the information was spawned into the auth file, probably will be spawned in here. You can double check and make sure, but mine spawned in here also. These are the coords that I put in when I initially set up the program. You can double check because this should be where you want your player to spawn. Mine are the same. This is Central Park where I put in the coords. Now walking speed, obviously this is crazy, 500. Yes, people, we are going for XP and nothing but XP. We're not trying to play, and not get ourselves banned. This is only going to be run for a couple hours, and you'll be amazed at how much XP can be gained in a couple hours. Okay, maximum delay between player actions. Okay, 10. I want to set that to just 10. Next one down, delay between Pokemon catch. Set that as 10. Okay, let's keep going here. Value, I'm just going to kind of look through these. False, evolve, true, true. Okay, right here's another one. Keep minimum CP. We're not really going for Pokemon here. We're going for XP. So we don't want to be keeping anything less than, say, 1800. Any Pokemon under an 1800, just, it will sell it off for the candy. Or, in some cases, there's some evolving that will be done also. So anyways, anything under 18, you can set it even higher than that if you want to keep nothing under 2000. Totally up to you. But obviously I would go higher than 1200 so you don't max out your inventory. Let's see, what else do we got here? I believe use incubators constantly. Or use incubators. Yes, true. Use eggs constantly. You want that set to true, because basically when you're leveling up, you obviously at certain levels you get incubators, you get eggs, you get what the other one, incense, you get all these, and so when they come into your inventory, you want the game to use them, and that will also help you gather, gain your XP faster. So all those you want set to true. So once again, egg incubators was already set to true, so that stays true. Lucky eggs constantly true. The other settings with the lucky eggs can stay the same. Use incense constantly true. And I believe let's see, use sniper online location server. We are going to set that to false. Anything to do with sniper, right now seems to be getting people banned, and banned quickly. I mean, this will get you banned anyways, but we are, we're not trying to get the player banned before we can get the XP level that we want. So we're not trying to bot for Pokemon, we're trying to bot for XP. So all the stuff that deals with basically these talking about sniping, I'm going to set to false. And I believe you can change your probability of throws if you want. That's up to you. I'm just going to leave that alone. And I'm going to pause this again because I got to get my notes together, because we got to change. See, we're only a part way through here. So everything so far has been changed up top, and the next level will basically be changing all the stuff that's been excluded by default with the program, and so you catch everything, because you want to catch everything. We're not going to exclude any Pidgey or anything. We want all the XP. So I'm going to pause this and gather my notes, and so I can quickly go down through changing the next values. Okay guys, next we're going to scroll down and to the basically ignore and evolve area, because we want to catch everything, so we don't want to ignore anything. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually highlight, and believe we can just cut this out, and then let's see, we're going to add them to the evolve. So we'll go ahead and paste them in here and gonna have to put a comma in here. So basically what I did is I took everything that was in the Pokemon to ignore, cut them out of there, and pasted them up into the evolve, because we don't want to ignore any of them, we want to catch them all. Okay, next we're actually going to go down and cut out the more sniping information, because we're not going to be sniping at all. We're not interested in sniping, and sniping seems to be what's getting people banned. Sniping pretty much will get you banned real quick. So if we get down to sniping locations, we can just go ahead, start from that, and go down to right there, and just delete them. Hit delete a couple of times so it looks like that. Okay, next we're going to add more Pokemon to the list up top. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all these. Oh, you don't want to grab that right there. You just want to grab the names themselves. Do it backwards here. And right click, copy. Don't cut them, just copy them. I'm going to go up here and add them to the evolve. So you can go ahead, and what I would suggest is select at the end of the last one in the list, hit comma, not hit comma, hit comma, enter, and then paste. Now this will add these two there. And I don't believe that it makes a big deal, but I'm gonna go ahead and back these up. I'm not sure why I pasted them in like that, but I'm going to be very specific and back these up as far as, because sometimes with other code a couple spaces can be seen as something else and could actually make a difference if the program acknowledges it and runs it, or if it totally disregarded that. Minecraft is a good example of that, with the way that that's coded. So and obviously we're not in the foreign countries, so won't be gathering some of these, but still. Totally up to you guys if you want it. Yours might even paste in different than mine did, but like I said, okay, so I got those all in there. Commas behind them correctly. They're in the quotation marks. So, and those were, I added them to the end of the evolve. I did not add them to the not to transfer, just the evolve. So, okay, so we can go ahead and save this file, and then we'll get on to the next part of it. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I mean, all that's left to do is go ahead and run the bot. Never use your real account. Also, never bot on more than one account at a time, because you're botting obviously with your home IP. You get your IP banned and you're not going to be doing anything Pokemon Go related from your IP. So guys, going to go ahead and start this up, but I want everybody out there to smash that like button, everybody to subscribe. I want to see 10K subscribers Remember, that is the password to get into the file is 10K. So, but that is my ultimate goal, and I will reach that goal eventually. But I will reach that goal. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this up. And now it's playing as my thing. So now it's moving around, and it just caught a pidgey, caught a rat tat, caught another rat tat, and I believe that this was a. I think that I had. I didn't start this one account out as brand new. I think I already had one magic egg. That's why you're seeing the XP. But I mean, look at this thing run. I mean, this thing is just, it's transferring, it's catching, it's transferring, it's doing everything. I'm not going to let this, run for a real long time, but it's been running for 41 seconds. Obviously, okay, it's at a level 9. I think I was at a level 8, so it wasn't a brand new account. But as over here, you can see how much XP is needed to get to the next level. It tells you what it's doing. It talks about moving to Pokestops and how much time. It tells you exactly, and like I said, this is for leveling up quick. We are at level 10. Like I said, I think I started out at 8, so that wasn't, from a 0 to, but we've only been running for 1 minute, and so it's kind of interesting to just sit here and watch this. Hey guys, so I have been letting this thing run now for 1 hour and 20 minutes, and like I said, started out at a level 8 I determined, and it's now at a level 20, and in just under, or just about 1 minute approximately, it says that it's going to roll over into level 21. So I'm at 47,865 out of 50,000 needed to level up to level 21. So it kind of gives you an idea of how fast this bot is working. Like I said, to go up, what will it be? Let's just say 12 levels, because I think it was partially through 8, and it'll be at 21. So we'll say 12 levels in approximately 1 hour and 21 minutes, and we're talking the high levels. That is pretty good. I'm actually, after I'm done running this one for a couple hours, I'm actually going to let this run for about 2 hours and see how high it'll get. And there it goes. It just leveled up to 21, and it gives the approximate. It tells me that approximately 27 minutes it'll be to level 22 at the rate of which it's working. So, but I will be starting another player after I'm done with this one. From Stone Cold Zero and see where it'll go in probably 3 hours or so. So, like I said, I thought I would just put this little update at the end of the video to show you guys in action of how effective this is. So just follow how I told you guys to set it up. Don't let it run for too long. Make sure the settings are like I told you, and you should be good to go. So I'll see you in my next video.